Hi folks, this is All the Fruit, and today I'm presenting you the giant Armenian Blackberry or Armenian Bramble. Look at this blackberry bush. Well, there is a little bit of old man's beard in this bush, but 95% is the Armenian Bramble. Look at my bike. My bike is an extra big bike. This stuff is almost 4 meters tall, this blackberry bush. And they can get even bigger than that. Look, I'm 1.94 meters, that's like what, 6 feet 4 or so. And this thing is almost twice as tall as me. And look at those fruit. I don't even want to estimate the amount of fruit you can get here during the next few weeks. Well, let me climb a rock so that I don't feel so tiny next to this blackberry. It's a very interesting blackberry or bramble. It's not only several times bigger than all the other species we have here, but nobody knows exactly where it comes from. Like about 150 years ago, it showed up at a nursery in Hamburg in Germany. The guys were selling it like crazy. People were buying it like crazy. I mean, look at the amount, at the size of those fruit. Of course, they would buy it like crazy. And then it started escaping like crazy. Oh man, let me get a few of those. Look at the size of those fruit. And this year, they're a little bit on the smallish side because we just had a couple pretty dry and hot weeks. So in wet years, they can be even bigger, but then they will not be that sweet. So the people who described it first in Hamburg, they said it's from Armenia, from the Caucasus region. Nobody ever doubted them, but nobody ever managed to find this in the wild. Maybe it's even some mutation of some Armenian blackberry species. And it's spread over large parts of Europe, also over large parts of North America. It's still being traded and grown as a fruit shrub. It's still called the garden blackberry. But it's become an invasive plant throughout large parts of Europe and North America. Here in the area of Heidelberg, I had to clear a lot of big plots full of this stuff. You can imagine how you can do this with a blackberry, a bramble that size. I actually bought special equipment to get rid of this stuff. It's a pity. It's a common plant with giant tasty fruit, well, with giant amounts of big tasty fruit, giant for blackberry standards, but it's highly invasive because every seed eaten by a bird and dropped somewhere else has a chance to start a new plant. Still, every time I drive by such a shrub, I cannot resist. Taste-wise, well, they taste like blackberries, sweet and sour, with some blackberry flavor, which was not so strong in those fruit here. Don't know why. Taste-wise, you cannot say much. Maybe they will be tastier after a couple days of good sun. The last few days were pretty rainy. But definitely really good, really huge blackberries, really good yield. Also, it fertilizes the ground by binding nitrogen in giant, well, tubers in the ground, tubers that can reach the size of a children's head, full of bacteria who are fixating nitrogen. So this plant, everything is so super great about this plant that it's just too good that it's becoming invasive. What a pity. Every time I enjoy the fruit, I have to think that as a nature conservation biologist, I have to condemn this plant whenever I see whenever I see it. Well, folks, this was the giant Armenian blackberry. Nobody knows if it's really from Armenia. The giant Armenian blackberry, which was discovered in Hamburg. Stay tuned for more fruit videos from the parks and gardens of Heidelberg. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.